everyone, this is what I sound like. This is the Rosalina's voice reveal. Yes, can you guess where I'm from? Mars. If you got that right, let me know in the comments. But yeah, so here is the long awaited Q&A, which I think I must have spent, well, it was supposed to come out like a month ago, so many apologies for that, when I actually did hit 10k, but oh, and thank you by the way. Thank you for almost 11k, which I know we will hit, which is just absolutely wonderful. Thank you for all the support, and yeah, hope you enjoy the Q&A. So, depending on how I film this video, you're either going to be staring at my Lego character for 10 minutes, or you're going to watch me building the interior of my house. Don't know, depends on what's more entertaining, I shall see. But yeah, so I'll let past Rosalina answer the questions for you, and yeah. So, let's just read these questions, shall we? First question, do you still have your Parisian city on a plot, or did you delete it? It's deleted. I really didn't want to. I've been trying to like save plots. I've seen like quite a lot of people like, some people just are able to save their plots and just work, but I'm like really lazy, so, and I think I must have had it for at least 5 months now, 4 or 5 months. And I was doing a really good job of keeping it, but then I just couldn't be bothered to work, so I did delete it. And like, you know, the footage is still up there on YouTube. Favourite build you've ever done? Okay, favourite build I've ever done. I think actually, if I'm going to be honest, it's probably this build I had years ago, and it was this like modern house. It was back in maybe like 2020, 2019, like when I first properly started getting into building. There's no photos of it, no footage of it, no nothing. It's now only in my memory, but I really liked that house, and it had this like, I just remember it had this massive glass garage at the front, because I was obsessed with like LA modern mansions at the time, and they all had like the big glass windows and that, and it had like this massive glass garage, and I had like one car, so it was like it looked kind of funny, and it had like this like bridge across it. It sounds really weird, but I kind of want to rebuild it. It'd be kind of fun. Maybe we should do that. I think I should do that. I think that'd be really fun. To like rebuild one of my old builds. I think that'd be really fun. I'd actually really enjoy that. That's probably my favourite build, probably because of all the character and just the style. It was really iconic, so that. What future plans do you have for us? I'd like to, considering I've done a voice reveal that opens the doors to like, you know, those build challenge videos, you know, where it's like turning a fridge into a house, those kind. I'd love to try those out. I think they'd be well fun. I actually did, but it had no audio, and it was like really boring, and it really sucked, and it was literally just half a speed build, but you couldn't even copy the speed build, and it just had like subtitles over it. Like, props to you if you actually watched that, because that really did suck. So I would quite like to try those build challenge videos. I probably am. I'm gonna do it, you know, it just seems fun, so yeah. Okay. I've just read the bottom question. That's that's great. I'll need to check my like Sims calendar to see how long, but what kind of builder am I? God, I don't know. What kind of builder am I? I think I'm gonna need you guys to help me with that one, because I don't really know. Probably what, like old-timey Victorian? That, I don't know. Just like the Rosalina style, I guess. I don't really have a niche. I just kind of do my own kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't, you know, I'm not specifically a modern builder. I'm not specifically like a cottagecore builder. I just kind of, I find my own style and I just do that. So that's all it really. But yeah, what's my favourite film? Oh, I don't know. That's quite a difficult question for me, because like, see, if it's like anything to do with music, boom, you got an answer. Like, you've got like 12 answers right there in a second. But film, I don't know, because I do like my movies, but not as much as like music. I'm gonna probably say The Shining. I do really like that movie, and this other movie called Napoleon Dynamite. I love that movie so much. There's this scene where they eat like these things called like tater tots or whatever, and I was like, oh, they look so good. And then I finally got to try a tater tot, and I was like, oh. Like, they just look like they taste amazing in the movie. They look all crispy and like golden, and when I actually had them, they were like cheesy and like but yeah, that, chocolate or sweets. Well, I'm really quirky and I don't like either, so but if I had to pick one, it would be chocolate, because I do like my Magnums. That's like, oh, and like Thornton's advent calendar chocolate. That's like it. But I'm just too quirky, and I'm not like other girls, so I don't like sweet stuff. Probably because you're getting a story with all these answers, but you know, it's fun. Probably because when I was like in like I think S1 or 2, so that's like what, you're like 13, 14. I would like we had this like shop, and I would you'd like I didn't have like I probably had like £3 to spend on food, and like I could have bought, you know, like a sandwich, but I'm like just so quirky. I don't like sandwiches either. So what would I do? I would either get like a roll, like a plain baguette, or I would get this grab bag of magic stars. I'll get a photo of it. And these are massive and they're full of them, and it's just like pure chocolate. And I would eat the whole thing in a day. I would eat the whole thing. I genuinely think the reason why I've gone off sweet stuff is because I ate enough of it. I ate all the sugar I'll need in a lifetime from those like magic stars over like 2 months. Like, oh my god, it's insane. What's my favourite song of Oasis? Well, that is a very Rosalina question. I'll give you my favourite song, but I can give you my top three. So, number one is Don't Look Back in Anger. I literally don't care if that's like basic or whatever. It's like their most famous song other than Wonderwall. Like, it means a lot to me. And then, Do You Know What I Mean? But specifically the like Noel Gallagher's Rethink. My dad was like, oh, you should listen to like Noel Gallagher's like Rethink, and it's got like you can hear all the strings in it and it's like really well mixed. And I was like, oh, it's even better. I love it. So yeah, that, and then Whatever. The song Whatever. Whenever like people ask for like Oasis recommendations, I'm always like song recommendations, I'm always like, oh, and Whatever, and then I have to say specifically the song, not like just whatever Oasis song, you know, the song. I love that song. I love the meaning behind it. I think I don't know, I think it's just got a really beautiful meaning. Like in the lyrics, I'm free to be whatever I choose, and I'll sing the blues if I want, or whatever it is. It's something like that. I just think that's got a really beautiful meaning. So I really like that song, and it's such a beautiful song as well. But those are my top three favourite Oasis songs, definitely. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could wood? I'm not sure about that one. 25? Favourite song at the moment? Well, let's go have a look on my Spotify repeat, shall we? And I'll tell you. While My Guitar Gently Weeps. I love that song. Definitely While My Guitar Gently Weeps. I've got a bit of an obsession with that song right now. I just think it's so beautiful. There's like obviously the original one that's on like the White album, which was the first one I listened to, but then there's this one, I don't know, well, I on Spotify have it from this thing called Love, which I don't know what the heck that is. I think it's like a compilation thing. I don't know, come for me all you want, but because I don't know what it is. But I think it's the same as on the anthology version, but again, I could be wrong, but it's like an acoustic version of it, which is really pretty, which I really like. The secret recipe to being a realistic builder: practice. Practice makes perfect. That's it, genuinely. I've been building for 5 years. It's practice. Practice makes perfect. It's like that with everything, isn't it? If you want to go learn the flute, practice makes perfect. That's what it is. That's how you get better at it. Practice makes perfect. That's what they say. That's like the best advice I can give. Keep trying. Who's my favourite guitarist? Well, to be honest, I could just say like basically whoever the guitarist is in a band I like, I automatically think they're cool. So so I'll like put like I don't I listen to a lot of bands, but like if I was to say they're my favourite band, I've only got a few, so I'll put images of the ones that I think are cool. Oh my god. These questions, I swear to god, like I was sitting getting people, I was like, guys, can you please ask questions? And my mates have gone and asked like dumbest questions from Google. What is my go-to dance move? Can't be honest, it's gotta be like, I don't know, the funky, you know, with the what is that? I'll get like a gif of it, like funky 70s dance. That's a banger, that one. I do quite like the like auntie and like mum dance, you know, you just kind of like shuffle. That's a good one. That's a go-to. That never goes wrong. Or, you know, sometimes you're just having a really good time. You can just do like the bez, you know, where you just go absolutely mental, you know, like that. What's something you've done that you think everyone could benefit from trying? Listening to Octopus's Garden. When is the right time to drink water? Like, why? Actually, why? I don't know. When you're thirsty, what do you think? Why I called Rosalina? Is it a jokey thing? Okay. I could probably get this lore done like super fast because I keep going on tangents with all these questions. I'm sorry, but I like to tell my stories. So I got that from Mario Kart. Went on the Wii. I think that was the first version that had Rosalina on Mario Kart Wii, and I remember I got her and I always used to play her because I did play like Koopa, I played like Bowser Jr., but I did really like Rosalina. I thought she was really cool. That's why my character's blonde. or she was blonde because she's ginger now, but that's why I made her blonde, because Rosalina, obviously. That's where it comes from. I'm not called Rosalina. It's from the character, Rosalina. What's my favourite song? Oh, someone's already asked that. Or have they? Oh no, someone asked what my favourite song was at the moment. What's my favourite song, like, of all time? Oh, Octopus's Garden, or Don't Look Back in Anger. Of course it is. Um, what are some tips for people who want to start doing role plays in Bloxburg like me? Well, for one, have fun. I don't really know. I just kind of winged it. Do you know what I mean? I just kind of went in and just, you know, if you've got a passion for it and you actually do really want to do it, then do it. If you don't, then don't do it, obviously, you know. I think build a nice set, like a city, say, and like a house, and, you know, you think of stories, I think of stories, you know, and you can like write them down in your notes. I don't know, like I don't really know like how to like, that's like some tips, I guess. Oh, and like get a good editing software and like screen recording. Like I use the one that came in my computer, which is called QuickTime Player. I just use that, and I use CapCut on my computer because like that's how I like the fonts on it, and it's like easy to use. But yeah, um, I think just go in and just experiment. That's what I did. I spent ages experimenting, and then finally I was like, oh, I like this. You know, I'm gonna do this. So that's what you gotta do. What is 1 plus 1? 11. Not sure if anyone's asked this already, but what is my favourite album? What is my favourite album? Well, my favourite album, well, obviously I like Morning Glory by Oasis, but I really like Abbey Road by the Beatles, obviously. I love OK Computer by Radiohead. I've listened to that a fair bit. Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd. Those kind of albums, I know, so quirky, but I think I really like those albums. Yeah, they're great. Yeah, I like Taylor Swift. Listen to her, but I've not got a problem with her. I don't really listen to her music. I know like some of her songs, but I don't really listen to her music. What made you start making YouTube videos? Well, like I like grew up with YouTube, I guess. Like I've been watching like, you know, I grew up with like DanTDM, Stampy, like the OG Minecraft YouTubers, and I wanted a YouTube channel ever since then. Like I would sit on my iPad and like sit and be like, hey guys, welcome back to another video, and there'd be like no one there, by the way. It would just be like me talking to myself, to my iPad, and like run about my Minecraft world. Like I've always wanted to have one, and I finally got one. When I was 13 I was allowed to have a YouTube account, which I'm very glad, because oh my god, the amount of embarrassing videos I would have had if I didn't. And I made a YouTube channel. I actually posted a video, my very first video, I think I posted in like 2020, and it was this like tour of a house, really ugly house. It's like unlisted now. But so that is all the questions that have been asked. Looked at them all. Thank you, by the way, if you ask questions. I just get asked about a billion more by like one person. They know who they are. But I'm not sitting answering what my go-to dance move is kind of questions, okay, for another 10 minutes. You know, I already answered like 2 of your questions, so you ain't getting any more. Thank you for watching, and thank you for 10,000 subscribers. I know I hit it like a month ago, and I was supposed to do this voice reveal like a month ago. Apologies for that, but because we're almost at 11. Almost 11. Yeah, which thank you for that in advance when we do get to that, which I know we will. But yeah, thank you for everything. Thank you for the support. I do love you guys. When I say it, I mean it, because like the support you guys, you lot are amazing. And yeah, so if you'd like to see more videos like this, then tough luck, you're gonna get them whether you like it or not. Ha ha ha. So I'm gonna try one of those build challenge videos. I think they'll be really fun. Thank you for the questions, by the way. All you people that answered questions, you're amazing, and I thank you all very much. We'll see you all very soon.